Alright guys, this is pretty much the most awkward thing I've ever had to do. I'm literally talking to a camera right now. I mean, I see people do it on YouTube all the time, but I didn't think that I would actually be doing this for another couple years, you know? But anywho, here I am with my cup of coffee. Blog post coming up soon. Today I'm gonna do the type of makeup I put on almost every day. Sometimes I don't go all out at all, but today I'm gonna do it a little bit more refined just for the purpose of the tutorial. Actually, the first thing I'm gonna do is put on some moisturizer, which I usually get dry on my face. I'm not very dry. I'm normal to combination type skin, so I get a little bit dry, but only in certain areas, like around my nose and then on my forehead area. Also, don't mind the they'll go away soon. Anyways, so I started using it's actually Pond's, and I know you guys see this all the time. I don't know if it's focusing. Is it focused? It's focused. Alright, so first thing, put some of this, and I put it in like every spot. Alright, and then you're done. Just checking. And what I like about this one is that it dries fairly quickly. This is one of the products that I actually wanted to talk to you guys about. It's the MAC, what is it? Face and Body Foundation. It's something that everyone talks about. Let me give you a close-up on this. Is it focusing? Alright, whatever. You guys get the deal. Face and Body by MAC. So I got this, and another thing that I got was this mineralized, that's what he said, mineralized concealer by MAC. I'm going to get the Face and Body by MAC. I'm going to put a little bit on the back of my hand. I don't know if you guys can see this. Alright, so I put a little bit back there, and I'm going to take this Real Techniques buffing brush. I love Real Techniques. Sam, Nick, if you're out there, I'm your #1 fan. I love you guys. You're the best. That was a horrible, horrible British accent. Woo! Alright, so get some of the product on your brush and just buff it in. And at first, like, you're putting it on and you don't even feel like you're putting on makeup, because it feels like very liquidy, like water almost. But trust me, it's going on. Also, you could bring it down a little bit, especially if you get it like shade darker than your skin. You definitely want to blend it out. Just making sure everything's good. Another good thing about this though, is that you could continue layering the product, and it actually builds up a really nice, covers up a lot. But honestly, for me, I don't really like that unless, like I said, I'm going out. I don't like to look like I have tons of makeup on. So like I said, you could keep building up that foundation, but for me, this is pretty good. You could always go in with your concealer. Make sure it's your skin color. Make sure it matches. But yeah, you could go in and touch up the little red spots that you have. But anyways. Alright, now I'm gonna dot this across. Underneath the eyeballs. A little bit over here. I don't know why I get so red there, but alright. And do a little bit over here. A little bit over here. Poke my eyeball out. Alright, now you want to blend it. Patting motions are probably even better than what I'm doing, because I'm pretty much sweeping the product off my face. As you can see, it's a little bit better up in those spots where I had the blemishes. Can you see? Can you see? Okay, so that's good enough for me. So the next thing that I like to do is I like to set it. And I'm going to take this Makeup Forever HD, what is it? Definition powder. It's translucent. But yeah, it's pretty good. The other day I spilled this shit all over my car. Can you imagine? Alright, so now you could just take it down your T-zone which is forehead straight down the middle. But I don't really like to be shiny, and I feel like with foundation especially, it can get a little shinier than when you actually set it with powder. So I'm just going to take that and I'm going to put it everywhere. Don't forget to set underneath your eyes, because if not, you might get creases, and that doesn't look too good. Alright. Now, close it, because that's where I fucked up in the car. Close it. And then, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with my favorite bronzer. Hoola. It's honestly the shit. It's by Benefit. Benefit Hoola. I'm going to take this brush and I'm going to rub it in to the product. Tap it, because if not, it goes everywhere. And then do the 3 that I was talking to you about. It's good to do it to like put a little bit of bronzer under your jaw, because if not, you're gonna look like you have straight lines of like color, and it's not gonna look too good. So it's always good to blend it out. Also, if you have a big forehead like me, you can put a little bit of bronzer across the edges, and apparently it slims it out. I don't notice much of a difference, but I do as the YouTubers tell me. Alright, and then I'm going to put a little bit across my nose. With the whole contouring thing, if you have a bigger nose, or if you would like to slim it down a little bit, you could just get a smaller type brush, like something along this lines. Another Real Techniques. And you could just get the bronzer and like focus it like straight across here and straight across here. I think my nose is fairly, it's pretty good, so I'm just gonna take a little bit of bronzer across the whole thing. Alright, next thing I like to do is put a little bit of blush on, just a tad. This one's by Sonia Kashuk. It's kind of like a coral type. I don't know if you could see the color there. There you go. So I'm gonna get a little bit of that and put it. I smile or do this like weird face. You can see the apples of your cheeks. Did you get that? If you do that face, you could get the apples of your cheeks, and that's usually where I put blush, and then you just blend it upward. Not too much. You'll look like a clown or a drag queen, either or. I mean, drag queen's pretty cool. Whatever. Alright, so you do that. We are good. I don't even know how I'm having like hot coffee with this hot black sweater in the middle of Miami. So freaking hot. On top of that, you guys want to know something? My air's broken. It's dripping. If you've been hearing a drip, it's my air. And this is just a paint pot by MAC. Looks like this. And what it is, it's pretty much like a cream eyeshadow that dries pretty matte. And this one's in soft ochre. Ochre. Anyways, this is the color. It's like a skin color, but more on the yellow tone. It's kind of like that. I like that to just put all over my lid. But another thing you can do for the day, which looks really, really pretty, is Bare Study by MAC, which is again a paint pot, but this one has a little bit of, sorry, I fucked up the other day, and it's not as smooth as the other one, but this one has a little bit of shimmer in it. I don't know if you can see. It's really pretty, and if you just want to put that in the inner corner, that's another thing you can do. But I'm just gonna go ahead and get soft ochre and put it all over my eyelids. And I just got it with my finger. You could use a brush, but why? Make sure you blend this out, cause if not, it'll like dry up. And I blend this to my brow, by the way. But yeah, try to work with it fast, cause it dries up pretty pretty fast, but because you use that foundation, it makes it a little easier to blend. And again, let me just check to make sure everything's okay. And it is. So as you can see, that's what it looks like. What I do is get this Gimme Brow by Benefit. It's pretty much just like a brow gel, but it's tinted. Today I think I'm just gonna do a little bit. When I say little, I'm saying like run the product through here and get the product off. I mean, unless you want crazy dark brows, but alright. And what I do, this I have to look down into the mirror, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Alright, and I'm just gonna run it through my brows in an upward motion. Alright, can you tell the difference? This is the one with the product, and this one has none. Product, none. Product, none. And if you get product on the top of your eyebrow like this, just leave it. It looks good. Joking. You could always go in with a Q-tip, or what I like to do, you know, the Neanderthal way. Rub it off with your hands. I recently got this at Walmart. Woo! One of those late night Walmart trips. One of those. Anyways, this hard candy bronzer. Can you? It's giving you a reflection. That's what it looks like. Bronzer in my asshole. Like, do you see this? This is like as light as me. How's that bronze? Anyways, I figured this would be a good highlighter. Should rename their products. I don't understand. I'm gonna go back in with the same bronzer brush and just put it, run it through the product, tap it a little bit, and then I'm gonna put it only on the high parts of my cheeks, okay? And then a little bit right there. You could put a little bit all down your nose, or you could just put a little bit at the tip, which I'll do a little bit of both. And then right here. This brush is like the size of my mouth. I have a small mouth, guys. But anyways, put a little bit. And the Cupid's bow. That's right here. Top of your lip. And last but not least, my most favorite part. Mascara. Alright, so what you can do is you can like put the tilt your head a little bit, so because if you're like this, you're gonna get it all over your lid. If you tilt like this, kind of put your head up. Can you even see what I'm doing? Like that. And then just run it through. I'm getting it everywhere, guys. For this one, you could like do this face, you know what I'm saying? And just same, run it through your lashes. Can you tell the difference? Don't mind all the mascara everywhere, but like look at this eye and then look at this one. Do you see? Do you see them? Mascara's the shit. And we is done. Also, I didn't tell you which mascara I use. Lately I've been using this one, which is just from the drugstore, Walmart, CVS, Walgreens, those places, Target. It's by L'Oreal and it's Voluminous. L'Oreal Voluminous mascara in Carbon Black. I usually don't use like brown or any of those natural type mascaras. I like my baby's dark. Alright, so as you can see, can you see that? I got mascara all over the top sections of my lids. And what you want to do is you want to get the Q-tip, put it on the product, and kind of twist. When you twist, it's going to take off the entire thing. Alright, for lips, what I like to do is to keep it on the natural side. So either just do a gloss, a type of chapstick, which the EOS ones are pretty good. Or, if you want to go a little bit more bam, this is a lip gloss by MAC. Sorry for the disgusting packaging. It's been in my school bag. But yeah, it's kind of like a light creamy color. I'm gonna show you guys what this one looks like on my lips. It's just a lip gloss, like I said. This one looks pretty nice. It's just like a creamy type of nudish coral, light coral. That's kind of what it looks like. Alright, and another one I'm going to show you is this one by Too Faced, which is kind of like a... Don't you love this packaging? I love golds. I love anything gold. But this one's called Spice Spice Baby. Spice up your life, everyone, every girl, spice up your life. This is kind of what it looks like. So it's like a brownie type, nudie type, your lips but better type of color. And this is what it looks like. Alright? And that's how that one looks like. I wanted to do a summer day turn into summer night type of video, so I'm just gonna quickly show you what I do if I would have to get ready super fast. This is super easy. Anyone can do it, alright? And it's kind of like a smoky type look. So what I do, by the way, this, let's say you get home, you have no time, keep your makeup on. It's only one day. You can wash it later tonight, alright? What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this Stila. Let me see if I can get that. Can I get that? Yeah, it's like a Stila eyeshadow stick kind of thing. Smudge crayon. Waterproof eye primer, shadow, and liner. So that's a plus. Anyways, point is, rub it all over the top of your lids. And this doesn't have to be perfect at all. So just rub it on the top, and I'm going to show you exactly where I'm going to put it right now. Alright, do you see that? It's not perfect at all. Alright, now quickly before the eyeshadow sets, I'm gonna go in with this what is this? Deluxe crease brush. It's for the crease, but I'm gonna use it for an all over type of brush. Again, now I'm just gonna go ahead and blend it all out, okay? Try not to go too far up with this, or else you'll look like a crazy clown. I'm joking, just don't go too far up. That's my advice. If you want, you could kind of like brush up for like a cat eye type effect, but I'm just gonna keep it simple today. Alright? Alright. And again, bend it out. Bend it out! I'm joking, blend it. Oh shit. As I take the same stick and I put it underneath the lower lashes. That's kind of just an easy way to smoke out any look. Even if you didn't have anything on the top of your lids, you could easily put this underneath the lash line, blend it out, and you already look like you're going out, like a smoky type of look. I don't go all the way into my corner with this. You can if you want, but I like to keep that a little bit light. I keep the color mostly on the outer portion of the eye. I'm going to take this Smashbox Full Exposure palette. You don't really need the palette. Anyways, I'm going in and I'm going to blend these two colors together. These two right here. And put it in the crease / the outer portion of my eye. You don't even have to do the outer portion of your eye. You could easily get a light brown color and just put it in the crease just to like give that a more seamless type blend, because if not, it looks sometimes like you have just straight on color on your eye and that doesn't look too good. I mean, when you blend it out, it gets a little bit better, but this pulls the whole look together, trust me. And we're just gonna go in into the crease with this. And hopefully you guys can see what I'm talking about. Now I blend the bottom portion. Alright, and you could put a little bit more in this outer portion if you want. And even on the lower part to blend it out even more. Alright guys. And that is honestly one of the easiest smoky eye tutorials. Not even joking. I don't think I mentioned the color of this Stila shadow stick, but it's called Smoke. I have this Makeup Forever Aqua Eyes in black. It's a liner. And I'm going to go in and just pull that out a little bit and put it inside the waterline. And take it all the way to the corner. You see that gives it, and then I'm going to do it on the top portion, tight line. Alright, and tight line. Go back in with your mascara and do like another quick coat of it. Same with the bottom. That's an easy way to go from summer day to summer night. Follow the blog if you haven't already. If you want more makeup tutorials or if you won't have any other questions regarding this, let me know in the comments or just request them from me. But thank you so much for the follows. Thank you so much for subscribing, and stay tuned. I know. Thanks so much. Bye guys. Guys, I just realized that I had mascara literally on my cheek. So sorry about that.